When you're out in public, do you get to ask a lady, what is your deepest desire?
I've never done it. I think it might come across as a bit pervy.
Oh, come on, you got to use it at some point in time.
Oh, man.
So how fun is it playing the role of Lucifer?
I'm having the most fun I've ever had doing anything on the work front anyway. It's great. I mean, I fell in love with the pilot script almost instantaneously, and I knew that I wanted to do it almost instantaneously. And just that it's been a crazy ride for like a year now. You know, it's been. There's so many opportunities. I mean, I love humour. It's a big part of my life, and that was something that really sold the show to me. How funny it was, and the fact that I get to do lots of different things as an actor within it. You know, I get to go and have fun one day, and then go and kill someone the next day, and then have a fight the next day, and then go and play piano and sing the next day. It's like it keeps me on my toes. Put it that way.
What's going to be different in season 2?
What's going to be different?
About Lucifer in season 2.
Right here. Everyone's a bit different when their mum's around, right? So we take that notion and we run with it, basically. I think, you know, we start. What I loved about the characters and the show as well is it's not a stagnant show. It doesn't kind of like, we don't regroup at the same point every week. It's moving forward constantly, and we're stripping away the veneer of Lucifer in the first season, and then we introduce Mom, and we realise that, you know, the devil is the devil to lots of people, but he's not the devil to his mum. So,
That's a good way to put it.
thanks. I just made that up.
I'm going to remember that.
You got cast and then like almost immediately were like series regular and like Mother from Hell. Like how does it feel coming in after this new show and playing the mom of this guy who?
Well, you know, it's always a little daunting coming in a second season or third season because the show and it's already a well-oiled machine that moves on, you know, on its own in many ways. But they've been so great, and you know, great. Just being very welcoming and open to working on figuring out who this character is and what this relationship is. But you know, like Tom said about his character getting to play all the different elements, that was immediately what I was drawn to. I'd seen the show and loved the show, watched the first season, but was drawn to in terms of the character. She's got a lot of layers to her. So I think in many ways people are expecting her to just come in hell on wheels, and in reality she's a mom that loves her sons, and so there's a lot of comedic elements, there's a lot of heartfelt elements.
Needless to say, Mum hasn't always looked like this as well.
Yes.
We, of course, explain that within the show, but we have a lot of fun with that notion.
We do, yes. There's definitely things that come up because of, you know, being in this form, and this isn't necessarily the first form that she's been in her quest to find her sons. So there are some. I think the first episode I was crying, I was laughing. There's a lot of different elements to the character, which is fun to get to play because oftentimes your characters tends to be one note, you know, or you're the evil strong woman, or you're the tough FBI chick, or you're the.
But again, that's a nice thing about the show is that it's not. And like life, it's not black and white. And like often on TV and film, things are black and white. There's your good guy and your bad guy, and we all know who we're rooting for. Whereas there's a kind of sort of grey ambiguity, where and I think we're trying to say that about using the show. It's kind of like it's not that simple, and we have a lot of fun within that grey area.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have have the elements of here you've got Lucifer and you've got Amenadiel, an angel, but yet there's some mommy issues and there's some brother issues. So you can be taken in as, even though there are these specific characters, you can be taken in by, oh yeah, that's just relationship drama. That's just everybody's own, dysfunctional family.
Yeah, it's relatable in a kind of strange way. But yeah.
Is Lucifer the biggest prankster on the set? Are you the biggest prankster or somebody else?
I'm trying to think. Well, I'll tell you what, she's not here today, unfortunately, but Lauren is quite possibly one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Yes,
really?
With one of the filthiest mouths I ever had. We do. There is a lot of laughter on our set. I mean, we try to create an environment whereby we take our work seriously, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. And I think that's quite a nice place to be creative, actually. You know,
it gives you the freedom to try something or stretch or fall flat on your face and know you'll be made fun of, but in a loving way, as opposed to if there's animosity on set and there's this and everything is taken seriously. You're a little more shy to stick your neck out.
Yeah, there's a sense of fun. Not just the cast, the crew are unbelievable. A lot of our crew came back from last year because they had such a great experience on the show, and that was like a real testament to like just what we were trying to create. So yeah.
Can we hear you're quite the dancer from Amy?
Did she tell you that? Oh. I like to have a little boogie. It's been noticed.
Where does Mom live?
I don't know what I can say and what I can't say.
No fixed abode at the moment.
Yeah, no fixed abode. A little bit in flux, but you find out very in the beginning. One thing it's not teased at throughout the entire season of who is she or where is she, that type of thing. You very quickly early in the season find out why she's there, how she's relating to her sons and to the rest of the characters as she comes across them. She knows Maze as well, very well.
It's quite an interesting. I was talking to Trisha about this. That it's quite interesting that she's faced with similar things that I had at the beginning of season 1, where she's playing a character that everything's new to her, and that's fun to play.
It is a lot of fun to play. You're obviously you've been around forever.
It's a whole new.
But you haven't been on Earth. You haven't.
All right, guys, I have to pull them. Sorry, I'm bringing
Thank you
Lesley-Ann.
so much.
Cheers. Oh.